Well, the match in Bangalore has come alive and the mood is electric in the Chinnaswamy Stadium. After Bell and Strauss dominated the Indian attack for a large part of the game, Dhoni's move to bring back Zaheer Khan into attack paid off, with the lead pace bowler nearly picking up a hat-trick and dismissing Bell and Strauss both, and a few deliveries later even Collingwood, as he was seen walking back to the pavilion. Matt Pryor too succumbed under the pressure and scooped one up, a delivery by the Harbhajan Singh. Now the Indians are looking good to actually register another victory. Meanwhile, earlier the Indian bowlers were carted around by the English captain Strauss, who helped keep England keep its nose ahead of the asking rate. He was dismissed for scoring 158 runs. The score as we speak is 307 for the loss of 6 wickets. Now the first innings was most certainly advantage India. Though it lacked the savage raw of Sehwag, it was compensated for the Sachin's 98th century. Gambhir and Yuvraj too played critical roles in this innings. Now this is India's second consecutive 300-plus score after they made 370 versus Bangladesh.
India won the toss, but Sehwag almost tossed away the advantage of the first ball. Viru was soon in his element, playing the forehand over the bowler's head. The Nawab's luck ran out on 35 as Matt Pryor held on to a sharp catch of Tim Bresnan. Sachin started slow and steady, but he was always classy, keeping the scoreboard ticking. Gautam Gambhir survived on 14 when Pryor missed out of the bowling of Swan. Yet England's best spinner was getting the treatment as well, this time from Gambhir. And when Sachin changed his bat, he also went after Swan. This one of the shots of the match. Sachin brought up his 50 with a 6 of Collingwood, Deepika Padukone and Sid Malia really enjoying the knock. Sachin was making sure England's main trump card was battered into submission. This was 2 consecutive sixes. Wonder what Swan will tweet now. But it wasn't a Swan song just yet. The funny man did show his class as Gambhir fell for a smooth 51. Sachin's 47th 100 came up in just 103 balls, and it made him the leading century maker in World Cups at 5. Sachin then took his third 6 off Swan for a total of 31 runs of 23 balls from the off-spinner. India took the batting power play in the 37th over as Yuvraj Singh looked to up the tempo. Sachin though would be gone for 120 of 115 balls, England heaving a sigh of relief. Only 32 runs from the power play, but there was more to come with Yuvraj and Dhoni hungry for some English shepherd pie. India should have got 350, but they had to settle for 338. Credit to England, who took 5 wickets in the last 2 overs.
Well, and just a quick update from that very match. In fact, Manav Patel seems to have got into the act and has dismissed Yardi, another player that was threatening to actually take England home. Nonetheless, that's an update coming in from the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Now back to the first innings now. Let's listen to Yuvraj Singh after his masterclass performance in the first innings.
Yuvraj, England came back in those last few overs, but having won the toss, I guess you'd take 338.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a great score. I think our batsmen gave a good start. Sachin along with Viru and Gambhir played really well for us. The plan was to play around Tendulkar and knock the ball around and get to a good score.
What did you make of the pitch?
I think 340 is a good score to defend. It's turning and it's got good bounce. So it's a good batting cricket, and hopefully if you bowl well, you should get them out.
Well, it goes without saying that the country treats cricket like a religion. But keeping that in mind, Tamil Nadu has always had its own way of saying, Team India, we love you, and our only wish is that you bring back the cup for us. So without further ado, let's introduce you to an unknown 12-member production crew who have put their hearts and minds together to compose Team India's own World Cup music video. We now leave you with the Cricket Fire.
Cricket Fair represents Tamil Nadu's unknown passion for cricket.
I'm proud to be an Indian. I love cricket, and I dedicate this song to Indian cricketers.
A couple of lakhs is nothing when it comes to men and women. My only wish is you bring back the cup.
தேசிய மொழிதான் மோதி பார்ப்பது உங்கள் விதிதான் உலக கோப்பையை நாங்கள் வெல்ல யாரும் இல்லை எங்களை வெல்ல கிரிக்கெட் எங்கள் தேசிய மொழிதான் மோதி பார்ப்பது உங்கள் விதிதான் உலக கோப்பை நாங்கள் வெல்ல யாரும் இல்லை எங்களை வெல்ல.
All of us will be in cheery spirits considering that India is closing in on another victory. And speaking of gold and victory, let's take a quick look at gold and silver prices and how they were doing today. Well, that's all we have time for. But news and updates continue here on NETV Hindu. Keep watching. Have a good night.